Hello everyone, this is Saiva and we are back with more Project Zomboid. So, we had a slight incident on the way back here from Muldrog. You know how I mentioned that I have in the past had some slight issues with my driving in this game and have crashed my car? I may or may not have. There's no video evidence of it, so it can't be proven. But I may have flipped my car over. It did land back on its feet, though. Or not feet, but tires. And we kept going, which I promptly crashed into a tree at full speed. And was in almost dead, heavily critical damage. What is breaking into my house? I had critical damage to my persons. I lived though, so we're back to normal. I ate some food and slept. But yeah, there was a brief period of time where there was almost no episode 3 because I almost died. It would have been very depressing if I had died to a car accident rather than anything else in this game. I also ran out of gas I decided to take the back roads and ran out of gas. It's a little like Deliverance, but with zombies. I did get gas though. Siphoned off some gas because I forgot that I had gas in the trunk and I went to siphon off gas. It was an experience. So, but we're back in happy West Point with our bodies mostly intact. This is my food storage. I'm gonna take this stuff out. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm going to kind of rearrange all this, get this away from the food area. These two shelves and the fridge are going to be food. Everything else is going to get dumped in these shelves. I'm sure they'll fill up pretty quick and I'll have to put stuff elsewhere, but for now this will kind of be the tool section and that's fine, whatever. It's arranging. Got a lot of stuff picked up. Got the sledgehammer. So once we've got all this stuff kind of put away and we've just got what we need on us on the immediate, going to read a carpentry book because right after that, we are going to tear down, essentially, most of the stuff in the Twiggies. I have not decided on if I want to leave, like, the cabinets and things like that. I am going to tear down all the chairs and tables that are in the... except for one chair, because initially we need some place to sleep. Later on, we can actually make a bed. But for now, we don't have the capability of doing that, so we're just going to leave a chair. Not the most comfortable sleeping arrangement, but that's okay. So we're going to put all this stuff away that we don't need. Some of it we can actually tear down later. I slept with a steak in my pocket. That's cool. That's just what I like doing in my life. Put that away, put this away, put all this away. I usually keep medical stuff in a different section. I usually keep it in the bathroom. But for now, we're just going to stick it here because I don't feel like organizing it. I may organize things a little better off camera another time, but for now, we're just going to keep this. So, okay. We've got that. Where's the carpentry book? I know I have a book. There it is. So what we're going to do is we're going to read this. And, wait, is that door open? I'm going to read this, and we're going to probably get tired doing it. But we're going to speed up the most. We're going to go full speed. Probably going to get bored, maybe. Ooh, that's creepy. There's a fog. The mist has descended. Actually, I think I'd rather deal with zombies than the mist. If anyone has seen the film based on Stephen King's story, it's really creepy. And horrible. Like it's a great film. I love the film, and I don't want to spoil anything, but there's an ending that I don't love. But it's a great film. I do not want to deal with The Mist versus zombies. Okay, so we got... Oh, let me actually... So now I've got carpentry 1 and 2. That's what that means. We're anxious. I need to smoke. I need to take a cigarette break. Okay. So now we've got... What's happened now is we have our carpentry increase the multiplier. So now that we can tear stuff down and not have to worry about losing those extra points. I'm going to take a saw. I forget what I need to do all this. I have a hammer. I've got axe. We probably don't need the sledgehammer for most of the stuff, but it depends on how... I like to usually tear down this cabinet here. The only problem with that... I'm going to speed some of this up. The only problem with that is that the shadows... Oh, sometimes it bugs out and doesn't want to go. The shadows don't really go away, so it kind of has this weird shadowy thing going on. And I don't love it. And I could technically build around it. It would be kind of nice to have something I can hide behind here, so I can go in that area and hide. Maybe even make a door back there. Like I could build a door somewhere so I have another exit. It's always good to have multiple exits. I usually, which I'm sure I will do it this time as well, I build a rope ladder, multiple rope ladders to the upper level, and I get rid of that staircase. What happens is, let me eat half a lettuce. I'm very hungry. I need to eat the whole lettuce. That was the whole lettuce. I'm gonna eat a lollipop. It's very filling. I don't have much filling food. There's a food market right nearby. I may have to go over there. If you want to really be safe, you get rid of the staircase, because the zombies can't climb the rope ladders. They can tear the rope ladders down, which is very annoying, so you want to have a lot of them. And you kind of have to check on them every once in a while to make sure that there's a couple of them up. Because otherwise you could come back and not be able to get in your base. Or you will... What was that? That was weird. Or you'll get stuck in your base when there's zombies breaking in, and... Yeah, it's just... It can be bad. Or you can climb out a window and not realize there's no rope. That's happened to me on occasion. Okay, so we got Carpentry 1 skill already. We can go for the next level. A lot of this is unusable wood, but we do have a couple of things. What we're actually going to do is grab these planks and start barricading the broken windows. We want to get all this barricaded. We're going to want to get it barricaded. We're going to want to get it with blinds on it, sheets over it. We're going to want to make sure that zombies aren't too eager to get in, and it'll take a while for them to get in if they start banging on stuff. Alright, so we got mostly unusable wood. Got some nails. I expected that though. Got some planks. We do need to eat more. Oh, I thought I grabbed it. I moved too soon. Okay, so we're just gonna get one plank up for each of these because, you know, we don't want them immediately being able to burst through. I need a screwdriver for that. What? I guess that makes sense. And I think I need a propane torch and a welding mask. Okay. I may actually keep the garbage. If I keep this shelving here, I may keep the garbage can. Well, how much does it store? 10. Oh, that's not very big. I was debating if I wanted to keep the trash can for like that unused wood, but I'm probably just gonna burn it. I usually burn most of my trash. Where's the screwdriver? Grab the propane torch, grab the welding mask, and grab the screwdriver. Okay. We still got Still got some ways to go before the next skill. Disassemble? Oh, I didn't get metalworking. So... it's just one thing. Disassemble. No, disassemble. By the way, if you don't know me already, I'm very prone to having really weird movie references that if you're younger you may not get. So that particular reference was from Short Circuit, which is a fantastic film, by the way. If you haven't seen it, you should watch it. It's a robot that gets struck by lightning, well, electrical charge, and he becomes alive. It's a great film. At least in my opinion, it's a great film. Don't tell me if you disagree, I'll be very sad. Just kind of tearing all this stuff down. I know it's a little boring, tearing everything down, but gotta do it. A lot of this is just kind of cleaning up stuff, and we're raising our carpentry skill. That's kind of the key thing. We do need to smoke. Feels so weird saying that. I can't actually, I wouldn't smoke in real life, but I can't anyways because I would probably just be unable to breathe after 2 seconds and die. I have slight asthma. So if people smoke like in my vicinity, it's hit or miss if it'll bother me. Sometimes it's really bad, but other times it doesn't affect me at all. I don't know, it's weird. And certain cigarettes bother me more. But anyways, in the game, it's cool. It's not cool, but it does give me lots of points for very little negatives. I mean, my character may have cancer 10 years from now, but, you know, let's face it, the odds are that she's gonna die of... well, she's probably gonna die of a car crash, let's be honest, with me at the wheel, but there's a decent chance she'll die from a zombie attack. That'd be really ironic if you died of... I mean, I guess if there's an apocalypse and enough people are alive, people are bound to die of just natural things as well. Other people. But like, imagine finding out you have cancer in a zombie apocalypse. That would be... I mean, it's bad in general, but it's even like really, I'm surviving in the apocalypse and now I get cancer. That's rough. Although I guess your brain would be on a lot of other things if you're in the apocalypse. Would you even know? Ugh. I would not last very long in an apocalypse. Let me just put that out there. This is a sledgehammer. Yeah, I would probably die very quickly in a zombie apocalypse. I would like to think, like, knowledge-wise, I feel like I would do well in the apocalypse, but physically not so much. I'm gonna leave that as a decoration. Yeah, physically I don't know that I would do well in an apocalypse. Like, I could be in worse shape. Like, but joint-wise, my knees and stuff, just... I would not be able... I can't run. Like, sprinting for a little bit, maybe, but... And if my life depended on it, maybe, but... Not the long term that would probably be necessary for... I mean, I'm just basing this off media, like zombie media, and a little bit based off of Zombieland. You know, cardio's key. Gotta have cardio. I don't have much cardio. Let me get rid of this. getting rid of everything up here. Well, pretty much everything. I'm going to leave the pinball machine for just reasons. But everything else, I do have to get rid of all this junk wood now. Gonna grab the planks. I need to go eat. I'm very hungry and Oh, I made a mistake. You know how I said I was gonna keep a chair so I could sleep? Can I sleep on a pinball machine? I can't. I can't. I got rid of the chair. I wasn't paying attention. I was rambling about cardio and short circuit. Well, that could have gone a little better. Oh well. Who needs a place to sleep? I say as I have the ridiculously tired... I forget what they're called. There's a name for these little things that are the little buffs and debuffs and things. But I forget what they're called. Anyways, I'm just gonna call them bubbles. How many planks do I have? I have 6, good lord, okay. Oh, I need to... Oh, I'm a little too tired to do that. So what we're gonna do... Let me ditch the sledgehammer first. I don't need that. I'm very over capacity on weight. So we're gonna put that in there. We're gonna drop these planks. I'm gonna put them in here. On the floor. Okay, so now we're under... We can carry stuff again. Get an axe on. Do I have any food? I thought I had, yeah, I had a pineapple. I'm gonna eat the pineapple. What's my health? Very minor damage. It's because I'm carrying too much. Okay, so we're depressed and extremely bored. I feel you on there. So we're gonna go... We're gonna walk, actually, to the food market. The food market has an office above it, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna sleep in there. I'll use that as my sleeping until I can get a bed or a chair built. I'll probably just make a wooden chair, to be honest. It'll take a bit before I can make a bed. Like, let me look. Furniture, bed. It's gonna be a while because I need to make a mattress and I need carpentry 4. Lots of food here. Eat some of it. Alright, I could eat a horse still. Was that not enough? Let's eat an orange. Alright, peckish. Got pickles. Alright, let's go upstairs. We're gonna... Oh, I saw you. Alright, we're gonna go in here. And we're gonna sleep in here. Gonna sleep. Okay. We got a lot, at least, done. We've got carpentry. We got our carpentry skill up quite a bit. And we got the room cleared out. We've got all the tools we really need. Now it's just kind of leveling skills, building up food, building the base, things like that, which is... Some of it's busy work, but it's important. Still haven't got a digital watch, which would have been nice. When you have a digital watch, you can see what time it is. I know that seems self-explanatory, but it actually has a little, like, attachment on your interface that shows you what time it is, which is nice. Guys raiding my market. A lot of this food goes bad pretty quick. Let's check over here. A lot of food, a lot of fruits and veggies. Take some of this. I usually take a lot of food, the meats. And the reason for that is, I mean, a lot of this stuff, it's like, it's gonna keep. Plenty of this stuff will Wow, there's actually a lot of rotting stuff. But there's like a lot of canned food in here. So later on I can grab this when I have a little more like time and I'm not focusing on building. But for now I'm going to focus on building. So I'm really just looking for meat, to be honest. And the reason for that is because it's going to go bad. If there's meat in any of these, there's just mostly fruit. I thought there was meat in this place. Oh, here it is. Okay. So the reason I'm getting the meats is because when all this stuff goes bad, the meats are really kind of a great way to raise your cooking skill. I don't know if I can... Cooking... So I can make other stuff as well. As far as I know, like, all of this can increase my cooking skill. So, like, slicing pie and... I think this all increases the skill. Making pasta. But the pasta and stuff doesn't go bad anytime soon, so... Opening the cans. Sandwiches. But yeah, you want to get the meat because it's a really easy way, just by cooking it up, to get your cooking skill up. And it's going to go bad anyways. At some point, all the fridges, the electricity is going to go out and this stuff's going to go bad. So if you want to cook it up first, yeah, it may go to waste, but it's all going to go to waste anyways. So what I do is I just grab a ton of the meats early on and I cook them all. And some of it will last for a while. I'll keep it in the fridge. And I'll just kind of slowly go through it. But if it goes bad, oh well. Can of oats. Oh, I think I should grab it. Cupcake! See, I got a ton of meat now. A lot of this stuff we'll keep. So I'm not gonna... I occasionally take a couple of these canned corned beef because they're easy to open and in a pinch they're good to have. Canned tuna. Grab a couple of canned tunas. Wait, where did it go? Where did the tuna go? Canned chili. I didn't actually get that. I hit the button too soon. I got too excited. We're gonna eat a carrot. A carrot. Die. Alright. So we got some food. Got a lot of meat. Got a lot of meat. In my pants. Actually, yeah, it is actually in my pants. I have a... Wait, is it? Oh no, okay. It's in my backpack. It ruined my joke a little bit, but whatever. That's cool. That's cool. I don't have a key. It's March Ridge. Huh. I don't actually know where that is. Let me out. Let me out. Alright, I got a bunch of food. I'm gonna cook that. I need to smoke again. Trying to think. I need to go read the carpentry book. I was hoping to get a new car. I really bashed up the one that I had. Who knew that flipping your car over and ramming it into like a tree does damage to your car? I never would have guessed. This one has a key already. Cool. Okay. Was this a car I was driving? I feel like this was one of the cars I was driving. Oh, I may not be driving it. There we go. Later on I can kind of fix cars once I get my mechanical up, and that'll be nice. But for now, we just kind of use whatever cars we get. This does not have a good turn radius. How dare you? Don't think I don't see you smashing my door over there. Come on. Get away from my door. I don't want to hit you. You're gonna... Come here. Okay. It's nice to have them in a pile, because then when you put them on a fire, they're kind of close together. Okay. I'm depressed, but that's life, so... Where's my carpentry book? Carpentry... I know I have carpentry too. It's like, I know I do. I have it in my notebook. Okay, we're gonna speed through this again. That's someone shooting. I don't think NPCs are in the game yet. I know that's been one of the things that's coming in at some point in an update, but I don't think that, because I don't have the like in progress version of this game. I have the release version. I feel like NPCs are not out yet. I would be in for a rude awakening if that's not the case. Okay, so now we have carpentry up. We do need to smoke again. And let's put the carpentry book away. I don't really need it, but the thing is, if I was to die, which, crossing our fingers, we do not want that to happen, but if I was to... Do I not have anything to cook? I don't have an oven or anything. Okay, that's fine, whatever. I'll just put the meat in here. In the freezer. If I was to die, having the books in one place means I can just quickly, read them and raise the skill again. I don't want to die, for obvious reasons, but if I was to die, it's easier if I have my base prepared for me to just kind of jump back in, restart my skills, which would suck, but I can jump right back in. I'm going to put the banana in the fridge. That in the fridge, we're going to put the pickles on the cabinet, which is a little disgusting, but for some reason they have no expiration date, so that's cool. Sleeping pills. I need to go to the pharmacy because I need to get the antidepressants and be good to get painkillers and a couple of other medical things. So we're gonna make a run over to the pharmacy, which is very close, but it'll take us a couple of minutes. And I need to eat. So I'm gonna eat the grapes. Maybe the banana too. I'm gonna eat half a banana. I do want to keep myself a little bit hungry. Yeah, I'll keep it there. Okay. Is that it's an okay banana. We'll put it back in the fridge then. Okay, so it's dark out. Can't even see. Turn the light on. Not like it matters about the electric bill. Let's grab these. Almost out of time, so I'm just gonna put some more planks up, get this a little more barricaded. I don't think I can make a chair. Can I make just a chair? Carpentry 3, okay. Can I make just the basic game? Because that's actually like the upgraded chair. So I can make one of these sucky little chairs. I will do that, actually. This thing's hideous looking. It is. But it's a bed. It functions as a bed, at least. So we have this sucky looking wooden chair. That's good. We're gonna barricade here. We've got one plank, right? Yeah, one plank. I still have this March Ridge map. I'm not gonna clean this up. I'm gonna clean up the floors off camera and the corpses. Anytime I have a bunch of corpses and like junk around the base, I'll do that off camera so you guys don't have to watch it. I may not do it between now and the next episode, but at some point I will off camera clean all this up. And I'll burn the corpses as well. He's just kind of chilling at my car, but I'm going to ignore him. Oh, I don't have a sledgehammer. I need a sledgehammer for this. I need to get in the gun store. Which is funny because I'm not actually going in the gun store for guns. I'm going in the gun store because usually they have maps. Didn't think you'd be going to a gun store for maps, did you? And yet, I will be. Where's my sledgehammer? I did not go all the way to the other side of the super town to not find my sledgehammer. Do I already have my... I don't. Where is it? Did someone take my sledgehammer? I will kill you. There it is. Okay. Got my sledgehammer. Because I do believe I need a sledgehammer to get into the gun shop that's over here. I also need to go to the pharmacy, but we're going to do that on the next episode. Very quickly, I'm just going to go over here. Running a little bit over on time, but we're going to go and get hopefully a map. Can I open any of these cars? Oh, it's got a key. Sweet. I may actually use that car. Does this one have a key? No. We do have a digital watch. Watch. Yeah, there we go. Upper right corner. We got a display for our time now. Okay. Can't drive this car. At least not unless we can hotwire it, but for now we can't. Get a garbage bag. So, here's the thing. You get in here, it's a gun store, so they've got this crazy stuff all around it, and you can't get in. So what we're gonna do, I gotta get this out of storage, out of my bag. We can tear it down with a sledgehammer. Don't ask me why a sledgehammer works on this. Because I feel like it would not work on this. Not easily. Like, I feel like you'd need, like, some sort of crazy, like, bolt cutters or something to get through here. But we get through with a sledgehammer. So that's cool. Okay. An annotated map. What's on the annotated map? See, this is such a cool feature. You can actually, the maps have, like, things written on it, so... Sure, this is where he lived. Way too many to handle. Don't fire it near here, for God's sake. It's just neat little notes and stuff. Save, sure this was where he lived. So I don't know what would happen if I went over there. I don't feel like going over there because we're over here right now. And I don't feel like going all the way over here. Yeah, see, this is cool. You can actually add notes on here. And you can also add, oops, you can rename it. You can, I can't remove the markings, I guess. Requires an eraser. Okay. So I could remove stuff if I had an eraser. You can add symbols, so like you can add locks and stuff. It's a really neat feature. So if I want, which I will actually get a map. If I can't use this map, I can use this map if I had an eraser, but I'll have to keep it with the current markings already on it. Unless I can find one that's clean. Doesn't look like I will. I guess I can use this one. So what I can do is, as I start to, what I like to do is I like to kind of make a lot of houses safe. So I'll build, I'll barricade them. I'll build rope ladders coming out the windows, things like that. So as I'm running around the town, if I run into a place or I'm tired and it's night, I can quickly run into one of these safe houses and be safe. So I can mark those on that map if I want. I can mark houses I've searched, things like that. Just gonna see if I have any books I need to read. Just read these really quick. Okay. Electronics goes away. I will read a magazine because I'm depressed and I need some some entertainment. I'll read this too. I do need to go to the pharmacy next time. Metalworking, we've already read those. Do I have farming? I don't remember, but I can check now. I do have farming. Okay. I have cooking 1. I don't really need electricity 5 right now, and that's right around the corner from here, so not too worried about picking it up. So, whoops. So now I've got... Don't need the rosewood one. I could get some gun stuff here. There's an axe as well. As I said though, I really don't often use the guns. The guns are super loud. They draw tons and tons of zombies. And honestly, it's as long as you've only got a couple of zombies, it's pretty easy to pick them off with the axes. Let's see, I've already got my axe skills are increasing. I'll usually keep a gun as like a backup just in case I really need to. And I will probably get... Thinking about getting this 1911. Got a suppressor. This is, by the way, this is a mod. A lot of these guns are modded. I don't know exactly which ones are modded, but I know some are. So like this does not have any sort of noise buffering. This has a suppressor and a fiber optic sights. What did the other one have? Suppressor, fiber optic sights, and a pistol laser sight. So there's still noise, but there's not as much. So we're gonna take this weapon. What is it, 9mm? Okay, so it's 9mm. I can actually remove one of these. So do I have any 9mm? Is that what that took? 9x19. So okay, so it takes these, I believe, right? Just gonna try to reload it. Right? Does it now have bullets in it? I'm just trying to make sure. If I have this as a backup thing, doesn't look like it did. Doesn't look like it reloaded with that. I don't know enough about guns. I just figured I could match up the numbers and it would go. But is it because it's a Beretta? Well, I guess I put that away. I actually need Springfield. It does need this. That's silly. If it matches the size, it should not matter. But maybe that's just specifically for the game. Plenty of rifle ammo. If I can't find bullets for this gun when I'm in a gun store, it's going to be very annoying. I feel like WD-40 is not something that you'd want to use it on your gun. Isn't there actual, like, gun oil? I know if you have not gathered, I know almost nothing about guns except for what I know from pop culture and video games. That guy's busting down the door. I don't really feel like dealing with him, but... Huh. I did not anticipate this taking as long as it is to find bullets for a gun. So this should work? Where's my gun? Where'd my gun go? Why does it not work? Why is it? Oh, Annie. Is that what is it? It takes more, doesn't it? It's gonna make me actually load the bullets in. Which is, on one hand, a very neat feature. You've got to be kidding me. That is a very slow filling of a bullets. Okay, now we put we're learning basic firearms here. So now I have a gun with very low sound, actually. So I've got 9. What is that? 10 bullets? Is it because will be one in the chamber and then another round? Is that what but then that would still be I don't know. I'm not gonna analyze this very heavily. I just know that now I have a gun that works. And now I'm gonna go back to my axe that I feel much more comfortable with. Yes. Where's that other ammo? A desert eagle. I was looking for that other gun ammo that I didn't know, I thought didn't work, but maybe it would if... Oh no, that's the magazine. Okay, whatever. I've got bullets in my gun, that's all that matters. I'm probably never going to use it, but, you know, it's just better to have it than not to have AR-15. That has a ridiculous amount of noise. Oh. No, it's the same size anyways. Okay, we're done with this. I've lost interest in this, and we have run way over time. So, next episode we're going to continue building and going to the pharmacy. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time.